Keegan. Let's start up here with prefixes. So these are all things that come at the beginnings of words. That's what a prefix means.
B, D, re, pro, M, N, X, M, in, un, D, pre, and in.
Oh, you went across. I didn't see you doing that. Okay.
Cool.
Call.
Call.
Come.
Con.
Con.
Ab. Ac. Ad. At. As. Here.
This is one where the C says that other sound.
See.
Sir, like in circle, kind of.
Sure.
It's another sir. It's just a different way.
Per.
Now these are suffixes. These come at the end.
Ed. N. Et. Es. Est. Ent. Full. Gun. Hood. Less. Man. Ship. Bull.
These are the ones that all say "ol" at the end with the syllable in front.
Go. Ko. Po. To. Zl.
Geez, you were fast at those.
E. E. E.
How about right here? This one first.
All. Ale.
It looks like ale or all, but it's actually ol.
All.
Like music,
Ale.
ol. And then add the
Coal.
C in front. Cool. Perfect.
E. E. Re. Ble. Re. C. T. Itty.
Good job. Last two.
Or.
That one says Wow, you knew all those. Good job. I thought I was going to read them. All right, so B like in
Because.
D.
Design.
Preschool.
Instead.
Instead.
Insects. Difficult. Discrete. Subway.
Good job. Let's skip down.
Abstract. Opera. Opera.
Good.
Surround.
Now these have both a prefix and a suffix.
Expensive.
Yeah.
Different. Accident.
There you go. And
Hurry. Ferry. Jewelry. History. Liberty. Pharmacy. Fancy. Called. Shocked. Crowded. Located. Staten. Manhattan.
yeah, are we going to read these words? Those sound like interesting words.
Office, government, apartment, ethnic, music, fabric, geologist, neighborhood, beautiful, animal, several, central, principal.
Yeah. Wow. You know lots of words. Now these ones have that shun sound. It looks like tie-in, but it's not. It's shun.
Nation,
There you go.
culture,
Cool.
culture,
Yeah, that's a big long one. You got the first part right. Let's get this chunk.
architecture,
Good job.
giant, restaurant, finance, geology.
This one says ology.
Fashion, million, stadium, museum.
Wow. Cool. All right, we're going to talk about New York. And we're going to specifically talk about New York City. Can you find where it would be on this map? There's where it shows on that state one. Where does it show up here?
It's far away from Buffalo.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Right there.
I think it's on this bottom side down here where that arrow is. Here's New York, and down here on this little island is New York City. Cool. Have you read about New York City before?
Yeah. New York
Can you
City.
find it on here? This is a globe. It shows all the different continents.
Where's Iowa? Where's Iowa?
Here's North America. Where's Iowa on here in this section with all the colors?
Right there.
Oops.
So it is right.
Oh, you're close.
Right there.
Close, close. Do you see where the words that say New York are? Your finger's kind of covering it.
Right there.
Yeah, and I think that star right there is where New York City is, right on that edge there. Cool, so that's
mom
where it is
did.
in this state, and this is where it is in our country.
My mom went to New York before.
Really? What'd she go there for?
I don't know, because Jack wanted to see it.
Good. And this is our continent, North America. That includes all of it. So you can see where New York is. Cool. All right. Let's go ahead and read.
New York City is in the southeast part of New York. It is a part of several islands.
What's that mean? What's an island?
A little town.
Actually, this is the island here. And if you look up here, you can see that it's an island.
You
This
know,
part is the land, right? Let's
saw
look up
this.
here.
This is the weirdest place I've ever seen. There's like 165 million people there.
Oh, really?
On that little island.
That is weird. Okay, so an island, what do you think about this? Okay, let's find New York again. It's right here. New York City. What is all the way around it? What's this blue stuff?
Water.
Water.
It's surrounded by water.
There you go. So an island is surrounded by water. Just like Hawaii out here in that little spot that you just pointed to.
Yeah.
That's a spot that's complete. It's an island because
And
it's...
this all is surrounded by water.
Mm-hmm. But it's the ones that's just land kind of in the middle of water. That's called an island.
That one's actually. Where's Hawaii?
Hawaii is over here, yeah.
Why is it
Those
the-
are all little islands.
way up here. This is the
There's lots of islands up there, aren't there? North
North America.
North Pole
North Pole.
is up there. Yeah. Okay, let's read about New York City.
Here's that place that Trish has. It's called the White Place.
Oh,
Some people live there.
you're right.
It's almost.
I wouldn't want to live there because it's cold.
I would love to live there.
You like the cold? All right, here's about New York City.
When these tall offices buildings were first built, people were shocked by how tall they were into the sky. These giant buildings are called a high-rise or a skyscraper. The city is over 330 square miles, over 8.5 million people live here.
Wow, that's a lot of people.
New York
Just
City
in one city.
in the state of New York is made up of 5
That's a tricky one. Can you use this to help you?
boroughs or neighborhoods: Manhattan, Brooklyn, Queens, the Bronx, Staten Island.
Yeah, I've heard about those
My mommy
in
must have went.
movies.
And my mom says that must have went to Manhattan.
You think which one up there is Manhattan? Number one.
That's Brooklyn. That's Queens. That's the Bronx, and that's Staten. Look at there's an airport way out there.
Which one would you want to go to?
That one. There's only
To Staten
10.
Island?
that was like just 100 people there. That's like 1,000 million and like.
Well, we have 8.5 million in all of it. It's pretty crazy. All right, let's
That's
read
the
about
crowded-
Manhattan.
That's the crowded is.
Okay,
That's Chinatown.
tell me about that in a minute.
Manhattan is the center of New York City's government, finance, and culture.
Good.
It is surrounded by water. There are over 1,600,000 people who live there.
Who live?
In Manhattan, the streets are very busy and people are in a hurry.
Wow, that looks pretty crowded, doesn't it?
I see an airport on the thing.
And what does it, you like airports, don't you? What does it mean if it's surrounded by water? What's that called again? We talked about it back here. It's called
Island.
an island if it's surrounded by water.
And here is, I think Brooklyn. I think that's Brooklyn.
Maybe.
Way over here, see these skyscrapers? That's way out in Queens.
Okay. And so on these streets, or with these buildings, there's lots and lots of streets and lots of cars, which cause lots and lots of
Accidents.
Let's read about that.
I see the picture guy flying out of the car. It is difficult to drive or park in the city because there are so many people and many accidents.
I'd probably walk or ride the bus.
No, they don't have a key or they don't have a car.
I don't
But
like driving.
why do they show cars if they don't have cars?
Well, they do. It says they have lots and lots of cars. It's just hard to, like, because it's so busy, so there's lots of traffic jams.
Oh, okay, I guess they do have cars.
Yeah, you see it in that
Trish
picture. You
told
don't
me-
see it in this picture very
Trish
much.
told me they only had.
Oh, you can see them on this street here. This must be a busy street. All those little specks, those are cars.
Yeah, and like on the news, those little specks are the cars too.
All right, tell me about Chinatown.
Chinatown, the United Nations, Central Park,
Good facts.
and Wall Street are Manhattan. Chinatown is very crowded. Some of their apartments may be only one room. Some of the people are very poor here. They like living by people who speak their same language, Chinese.
Cool. I don't know Chinese, so I don't know if I'd fit in there. Do you?
I do.
You know Chinese?
Brooklyn.
What's this a picture of?
Speaker. Buildings and bridges.
Yeah. Okay.
Brooklyn is known for its culture and
That's that tricky word. You get past that really good.
Texture.
There you go. That's like all the buildings and the bridges. That's the architecture.
Queens is known for all the ethnic people from around the world.
You know what that word means? Ethnic.
I mean the people that have been to every one of the islands. I don't know.
Good guess, because we know it's a type of a person, right? Because it says ethnic people. So it's actually people from all over, and they come to New York. So people that all look different, they speak different languages, they might act a little different, and they're from all these different continents. So it might be people from North America, or South America, or Africa, or Europe, or Asia, or
There's a little tiny
Australia.
island. Oh, that's just
That's just a dust mark, yeah. So that's what that is all
Do they
about.
ever have earthquakes
Where?
at New York?
In New York? That'd be something we could look up. But since it's on the ocean or there's water by it, what do you think?
No,
Where do earthquakes happen?
in a big town.
Not
No.
necessarily.
With, like, it could happen right here. Since we are not surrounded by water.
Right. It's usually in places where there's more water. But
Like right here.
earthquakes are usually not in the center. They're more on the outside edges or near mountains because the land comes together. That's something we could read about another time. All right, how about this? What's in the Bronx?
The Bronx is known for the New York Yankees baseball stadium. People love to visit the Bronx Zoo with over 6 million.
Thousand, not miss.
6 million thousand.
Just 6,000.
6,000 animals.
Wow, that's a
Near
lot.
Staten Island, you can ride the Staten Island ferry free of charge to see the Statue of Liberty and Ellis Island.
Cool.
Lesson 12, we already did that.
So that's it about New York. What's your favorite part about New York? Or New York City
I don't know.
that you read about? Or which part, if you got to go, would you want to see?
I would want to go up all the way to the top of Statue of Liberty and jump all the way down from there.
I don't think you get to do that, but I think you can go all the way up to the top.
They have parties up there sometimes.
Really? In her crown, is that right?
Mhm.
That would be cool. I think I would want to go to the zoo. I love zoos.
At Eli's house, he plays a game of Avengers. His Statue of Liberty is alive.
Oh, really?
The Lego Statue
They
of
have
Liberty.
lots of different versions, don't they?
When you shoot at it, she moves.
All right, good job reading today. I like the way that you sounded out those words and used the prefixes and the suffixes. That's all for today. Thanks for coming up and reading.